The guys that were wearing red yesterday, right? You might be pissed off. You're not on the power play necessarily. You're not on the PK. You're part of the team, and we need you guys in these practices, right? We need you guys to help us get better as a group, right? And it also tells us if you're engaged and want to be on those units, right? If you're there and you're sleeping because you're pissed off, you're not on the PK, for example, that doesn't do you any favors. With us, it doesn't do your teammates any favors to get better. Everybody understand? So just so you know what I'm talking about, this was the first rep or one of the first reps of that.
Honestly, and I'm sure the whole coaching staff will tell you the same thing. We're day by day here. Like we really don't spend a lot of time looking at the standings or looking ahead too far. It's like you're just trying to figure out again where each of these players at individually. How quickly are they grasping what we want to do as a team, but then also how well do they understand themselves as a player, where they're at, how well do they understand this league, how well do they understand hockey in general, and then you're trying to build it from there. So it's kind of the unique and fun thing about coaching a team sport is you've got kind of two different paths and goals. It's where's our team at and where's our team going, but then you also have 20 development plans for each individual player.
Okay, get the structure. I don't want it to be guys scissoring all over the place with three guys on the outside. Get to our structure and then play out of it. Should be a real quick hit. You good on that?
Some players have come from different backgrounds where they've been, in really high-end environments where they've been coached in details and all that. Some players might come and this is the first time they're really getting detailed coaching. And so you have to sort of figure out early on what stage all the players are at.
Good stick, Eddie, good stick. Talk it up here, Sandy, talk it up.
We all, as coaches, try to steal from other successful coaches. And obviously John Wooden's a really successful coach, but he always said it, you haven't taught until they've learned. So it doesn't matter what you know as a coach or what information you're taking in. It's just about what they're able to actually process. And so you may have to take it at one step at a time, a little bite-sized information, then build off of it.
This is good for the D sticks, this drill though. They can need it.
Line, killer, you're on. Let's go.
When he cuts back, you need to get right up into here. When he picks it up, now it's straight from Schultz down to the top, right?
I get into coaching right at a junior. This was kind of the first year I've been coaching where guys weren't like almost the same age or pretty close to the same age as me. I find the most rewarding part of it is just seeing a skill progress through the run of the year, whether it's a player's stride, their balance, something within their shooting mechanics. Like you see that breakthrough moment and then they start to be able to apply it and use it in game. Everybody now wants to see the jump from like A to B happen like this, and it's rare now to find guys that want to go that little bit every single day and then look back and be able to realize how much they accomplished from that A to B point.
The idea behind this, we throw this out at you guys every now and then, just some things to think about. Like at the end of the day, we're trying to be the best version of ourselves, right? And as you read through these questions about your sleep, your nutrition, your recovery, right? You'll start to think about, are you being the best version of yourself?
Everyone's kind of had to step up a little bit, so. And then I think all the new additions have fit in really well, like Kenny knows Phil, and someone else. McCoy.
Together, yeah.
They're all buddies, and I mean, Steiny's an easy one. It's obviously been elite, but I think him every day around the room's been great too.
Yeah, and that was the report we got on him before, was like how good of a kid he was, and the culture was going to be unbelievable.
But I thought they were pretty good. I thought Eddie Doyle was dynamite.
Zipping it around.
5 shot blocks
The
too.
power play guys actually did better than I thought they were going to do today.
Our side was good. Wazzy and Benty.
Yeah. But I think that, like, triple coaching them up, like here on the board, on the ice, they already know where they're going to be.
I like that you put it up there before.
Yeah.
Just to piggyback off that, any thoughts on the grit from 2 weekends ago to this last weekend?
Reach behind you there.
I'm probably the first guy to be hard on him a bit, but I think it starts with his hitting. If he's forechecking and hitting, then it brings the rest of his game out.
He's a really physical player underneath their goal line, but not in anywhere else in the game. It's like an anomaly in a way of like you love the forecheck and the finish down below their goal line, but
I think he can be a universal player and play in all types of situations, but it's just that compete level has to come up.
Individually, huge difference. Collectively, even bigger difference. If you're a guy that wants more minutes, then we're going like, well, we're going, well, where's the consistency, right? And a lot of that was just down to energy levels, excitement for the game. Well, if you back all that up, I bet you a lot of that has to do with this, guaranteed.
Same treats like Coach Joe? I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I don't think my treat
Excellent, maybe one of the better thirds we've had all season. Just stayed on and gave them nothing. It was great. Really proud of you guys for that. Steiny, hell of a job. Bray, hell of a job. Starting to find it, boys. Starting to find it. We're getting dangerous here, all right? Let's stay the course. Recovery, fuel up. Let's do it again.
We had a few great guys. Honestly, great team effort. But Nas, man.
Texas.
Good game, boys. Right, hell of a game. Let's go.
after the trade period, I think there's a lot of distractions, especially with us making some moves and things like that. So right after the trade period, you can kind of see our guys hit the reset of this is our group. We're going to move forward together.
Let's hear it for the Beast of the East, your Halifax Mooseheads.
And then you look at certain games along the way, like the Chicoutimi game, for example.
Top teams in the East taking on the Beasts in the East.
When you go up against a really tough opponent, and we needed everybody.
The scouts don't give a shit if you win or lose this game. They want to see guys playing the right way.
And you just kind of saw the buy-in of doing the things that we're trying to do, and that's the rewarding part as a coach.
Here up the left wing now from Walters. He'll knock it out to neutralize. After it, a point out. Great feed right there. Bennett shot and scores! Will Beck with his first in the queue, and it's a beauty. The Moose lead 1-0.
And you go out and you have a game plan, and you know, some games you might see it for a period or half a game.
Place now, big collision. Brady Schultz.
And there's those games when it just feels like it's flowing the entire game.
Oh, what a move by Blake on the attack. And the backhand scores! Keelan Blake, my goodness.
I'm happy about some of you guys getting production. It's great. Your families and stuff and your friends will be happy. And it's disappointing when we put all this work in, we play the right way, we get the results, and all of a sudden human nature takes over. Play the right way. There's a lot of guys in here that have wanted more ice. A lot of meetings, a lot of agent, a lot of billet texting, you name it. So now's your ice. So what are you going to do with it? You're going to do it the right way? You're going to do it hard?
Carry, he'll fire a shot, score!
You're going to do it for your team?
Down into the Chicoutimi end. Oh, what a hit!
For your brothers? Yeah?
Long trying to hang in there. Get roughed up by that one. Schultz, a shot, they score! Tipped out of the way. What an effort for the Mooseheads. Just the most complete game we have seen from this team all season long. It's a 5-1 final. Exceptional night from Steinman. The young guns, Keelan Blake and Will Beck getting into the action. The power play continuing.
Team toughness was through the roof, obviously. You guys bullied them from start to finish. Hell of a job there. Thought the start was elite, probably one of the best of the season. 19 offensively, tons of jam, man. 50, you got any action?
Yeah, right here.
You got it. You want to do it?
Yeah!
Obviously it's huge, but we just gotta keep rolling, boys.
Sonny, hell of a night, man. 4D at the end, obviously. Way to just find a way. Schultzy, you were an absolute beast, man. Take recovery here, curfew tonight, go home, no messing around. Tomorrow we're gonna go RBC 10:30. Bring your shoes, all right? Bring your shoes. Let's keep this going here. Let's get Sunday.
All right, boys, big game. Good, big 2 points, but gotta give it a Steiny.
I think the biggest thing for us right now is just buy-in, compete for each other in that sense of like, I got your back, you got my back, and we're gonna go to war together every night.
The nice thing about this group is we're going to grow together over the next number of years here, and it's not, you're building around 2 or 3 guys. It's a whole collective group that we're building. It's exciting to know that we can see, little glimpses of, okay, there's where we're going. You have those games when you can really start to see guys take that next step and really feel like, okay, I can see this in 2 or 3 years where it's going to be, and that's exciting for a coaching staff.
Friends and family and stuff from the outside, like from the outside view, like the Mooseheads is a huge working part. Like, how does something of this magnitude as a junior team like operate and do what they do year after year?
You can get lost in it when you're doing the day-to-day, and obviously our job is it's to be critical. It's our job to review things and look at errors and mistakes and try to correct things. And so sometimes you got to take a step back and say, all right, where have we come from last August to now? Now fast forward a year, fast forward 2 years, how many more strides and steps can we take as a group?